Ryan, can you give me your take on Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney? You fought Devin Haney.
Yes.
You were able to connect on Devin Haney.
Yes.
You heard him.
Yes.
Give me your thoughts on Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney.
I'm so excited to see that fight. Super excited because you can see all the situation what Ryan Garcia have right now. So I don't know if it's like a strategy or not, but we'll see. I hope that he'll turn in good way to make amazing fight with Haney. It's not the same. It's not the first time with him. They make a lot of fight in the past in amateur, but now it's different. Amateur and professional is totally different. So we'll see who we can be better in this time. So for me, Haney look better with than Ryan. But it's depend. It's depend of the fight. It's depend of that night, Saturday night. So if Ryan Garcia come in good way and good with good strategy, he can be a champion again. We'll see. But Haney, he going better and better every time.
Yeah. You were able to hurt Haney after having a very complicated
six, 7 rounds. Yeah.
Do you think Ryan has that in him? He's a big puncher himself as well, and he's at a better point in his career than you were when you were able to catch Devin.
Yeah, for me, Ryan, he have very strong hook and a strong right hand, and he has speed, but he cannot work in very well the ring. Haney, he's good. He running all the night, so if he make a good strategy, he can make easy fight for him to be a decision. I don't think they can have a knockdown. We'll see.
Unless Devin tries to engage him.
Yeah. So in Haney, when he moved to 135 to 140, he's more strong right now.
Yeah,
you see the last fight with his progress. So and you can see the difference right now. So I think he made the best decision in his life to move to 140, and he can see he can have more punch.
Yeah. Last thing. Do you feel that Haney is like a better fighter now than when you faced him? And
100%.
His chin, he takes a good punch. Big punch. He took a punch.
But no, I think he have good chin. And that moment with me, because he lost too much weight. He have a lot of complicated situation with the weight. So and when you lose the weight, the chin is not the same. So now when he moved to 140, he can. You see, his body is different, and I think his chin is different too. So, but we'll see, man. The important thing is don't take any punch. So in Haney, he can do that.
Yeah.
Stylistically, what's a tougher fight for what's the toughest fight for Ryan, Haney or Tank?
I don't know. I don't think Ron can beat either of them. So I don't think he's not going to beat Dev. I don't think he wouldn't beat Tank either. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Devin, he's a great fighter. He's a great ring general, and he's a disciplined fighter. He's got a great team around him, and as you can see, he's a focused fighter as well. And so I think that'll be, I don't know if it's just trolling. I don't know if it's a bit of both, but that'll be any fighter's downfall if they're not focused. If they're out, playing around. Those games are going to catch up with you.
Is there a stoppage in this fight?
Could be.
Who do you ask Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney?
¿De what?
Who do you ask Ryan?
No, ¿quién gana, Haney o Garcia?
Pues yo creo que Haney va a ganar.
I think Haney's gonna win. We gotta go with it.
What do you think of that Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight, man? Who are you leaning towards?
I got Devin Haney by unanimous decision.
Why not a stoppage?
I just don't see it. I think he's gonna box his way to victory.
What do you think of this Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight coming up? And have you heard of some of the things Ryan Garcia has been saying?
¿Qué es lo que crees de la pelea de Devin Haney con Ryan Garcia el 20 de abril y que si has visto algunas de las cosas que ha puesto Ryan en el internet?
No, para mí gana el americano Haney. Y Pitbull, el Pitbull Club no tiene rival. Pitbull Club es el mejor para mí.
¿Quién es mejor?
El Pitbull Club.
Oh, he said that to him he's taking Haney in that fight, and in his opinion, Pitbull Cruz is a better rival.
Haney and Garcia is coming up. Who are you leaning towards in that fight right now, Andre?
I mean, even before all the stuff with Garcia, you gotta, I think just the consistency that Devin has shown, the maturation, the growth, and he's trending, right, and he's trending in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? In terms of he's got momentum. That's the word I'm looking for. So I think you got to favor him. But they got history. They know each other's style, not in the pros, but in the amateurs. So a lot changes since the amateurs, but they know each other. And but given the variable of sort of what you're seeing and hearing from Ryan Garcia, that makes things interesting too. I don't really know what to make of it. My thing is, I just hope that the fight actually happens, and I'm excited to see it take place.
What are your thoughts on Haney versus Ryan? How do you see that fight playing out?
Well, I think it's a great fight. Both of them know each other very well. They've been in the ring with each other a lot of times. I think both of them young, hungry, and know what to do to beat each other. But I give Devin the edge. I think Devin is more polished. I think he's more well-rounded. And I think the longer the rounds go, the more it's going to go towards Devin.
Just what's your thoughts on this fight with Devin next week?
I'm a Garcia gang, baby. Haney, fucking with you. I'm not gonna be because the way the tour said about. They should have said it. So our last. Cause I think our last stop is Vegas.
No,
LA. And it's on 420 on that day. I'm like, why are we not in New York? Yeah, we should have been in New York right there. That'd have been perfect. If I was planning on going, but the way it worked out, now we're not.
How do you see that fight goes?
Which one?
The Ryan and Devin.
Devin's gonna be a hard guy to beat for sure, but I'm all Garcia. I hope he beats his fucking ass.
Why?
Cause I know Ryan.
Yeah.
So I'm with the guys who I fuck with.
I was thinking like maybe there was something you didn't like about Haney or something.
Nah, no.
Are you gonna
Ryan does the same. So.
Are you gonna light one with Ryan Garcia after the fight? You know, it's 420.
We gonna light one with Ryan Garcia tonight.
I respect Garcia for taking on the big fights, you know. But I think Haney wins. I think he's slick. He's on an upward type of like obsession right now. He's doing very well.
Thoughts on Devin and Ryan? Let's start there.
Devin and Ryan. So, I see it like this. Being that they fought each other 6 times, 3-3, you know, for wins. I think that's a much harder fight. I would say, looking at both guys, I would say Devin has the bigger advantage, Devin Haney. Meaning that he'll be able to outbox, move around, and understand Ryan. But at the same time, Ryan's fought Devin a lot and knows his mistakes as well. So can capitalize. And Ryan does have a big left hook and a big punch. So we can see if Ryan can be able to actually catch Devin or something. But I'm thinking that Devin has the edge. I do love Ryan. I love, you know, he's from California, as a California boy, right? But I'm not sure if Ryan will be able to pull the trigger and catch Devin in the midst of him trying to box him and move around or whatever it is that he's going to be doing. It should be a very interesting fight. I slightly think Devin will be the victor, but I do think that Ryan has a big chance of catching him with a big left hook or a big punch because they do have history with each other.
Yeah.
They do know each other. So it's 50-50 in that sense. It's very close.
Yeah, 50-50 to the bell rings, for sure.
To the bell rings. So we don't know anything in a boxing match, anything can happen. And this is the type of fight where, you know, Ryan can close his eyes, come down left hook with right hand or something, and get Devin slipping. But also, I see that Devin has elevated by fighting these top fighters like Lomachenko and, you know,
Cambosis running Australia.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So going to 40, he looks a lot stronger at 140. He looks like he's comfortable, he's fitting his weight. But Ryan also can be fitting his weight as well. So they're both the same side. It's an equal fight, man. It's a great fight, actually.
There you go.
Talk about Haney versus Garcia, what you think the prediction is, and how loosely Ryan is taking. Like, you know, for Devin, you have to be 100% on.
Definitely.
You know, and Devin, give you the hot tip, is 100% on, but Ryan, very, very, very loose.
Yeah, look, we've seen the antics. We've seen, like, there's one way of antics, and again, I fell into that trap and I tried to create a bit of antics in the first fight. Again, I was trying to sell 45,000 people in the stadium. I had benefits in selling that fight, if you know what I mean. So, of course, I had to go a little bit above and beyond.
But George Berry,
but it was confidence.
Acute and professional.
Of course, it was confidence. It was certain things which I kind of look back now and said, yeah, I should not have said that, I should not call him that. But it's all water under the bridge. But when you look at a guy like Ryan Garcia, his antics have been pretty out there. A lot of the things he's saying and a lot of the things he's talking about, I agree to a certain extent. There is a lot of bad things in the world that's happening, and I agree, but it's the other things that he's gone to a whole other extent, and he's creating a lot of, people looking from the outside and saying, what's wrong with this kid? And I think it's affecting, how good of a fight this is, but you don't, go into a fight against a guy like Devin Haney who prepares 110% and he's super focused and has a great team around him. You don't go into a fight against him with them kind of antics, and you don't go with your mind that crazy. So what's going to happen in that fight? Devin will win that fight. I have my theory of the way the fight's going to go and what I believe the way the fight will go. But we're going to have to wait and see.
Do you think he stops him?
I believe he will. I believe he will stop him. And that's no disrespect. Like I said, I like Ryan. We've spoken in the past. I think he's a good kid. I think he's confused at times.
So crazy. Start talking about Tupac.
Yeah, he's talking about everything, and he knows who killed Tupac. Well, please tell us. I want to see.
Puff Daddy.
You go out and you tell everyone I've made $100 million.
He hasn't made that.
You don't go and say nothing. Listen, trust me. You don't tell the tax man anything what you've made. You hide it under the pillow if you can. That's Greek style. But look, whatever he's doing, that's on him. I'm just so focused on what I've got to do. But again, of course, my support, and like I said, as much as I like Ryan, my support is to Devin Haney, and my support is Team Haney, and he will get a job done in that fight.
Do you feel the mental state of Ryan, if he gets there on the night, walks in front of the ring, hopefully they do get 16,000 there, but if he tries to rush Devin, where do you rate Devin's back? Well, you've been in with some big punches, you know what I mean? Devin can punch?
Devin can punch. Devin is sharp. Now, we saw him at 140. I think Devin,
Regis.
At 135, it was always a tough weight cut for him. So I think his punching power has progressed into the 140 division. We saw him put down Regis with a beautiful shot. I think that punching power is continually going to get better and better. And again, he's only young. He's 24, 23, 24. So
25, I think just
25. That power continues as you get older. So I think he can definitely catch Ryan. And Ryan's got his own snap as well. He's got his own power. He's got his own incredible speed. But one thing I found when I fought Devin is he makes you fight at his pace. He makes you fight, the way he wants you to fight him. And he just picks you from the jab. He picks you from his movement. Extremely hard to hit him. I had a lot of good success. A lot of people, Cambosos lost 24 rounds. That's a lot of shit.
No.
The first fight was 116, 112 on 2 scorecards. Extremely close fight. Second fight, I think I did more damage, and I think Devin would say yes, he landed more cleaner shots in the second fight. That's just people that are sheep. People just go with whatever someone else says and haven't even watched the fight properly. But I think Devin is continually improving and continually getting better and better as a fighter, as an athlete, as a sportsman, and he's been in these big fights. So I think he's going to look very good. And like I said, I back him, I support him. And, he will get the job done.
When you see what Ryan Garcia is doing in posting, what goes through your mind? What do you think?
I think my mind going says help Ryan, because he's a good kid. He's a good person. You need to help him, and the people around him need to help him. So I feel a little sad for him, because he need to have a good person, good people around him to hey Ryan, let's go, let's take it easy, slow down, and then we'll see.
What's your motivation? You're on weight, you're one of the best fighters in history, but you're very successful. You don't have to work, so you could retire today if you wanted to.
I love boxing. And I love being fighting, so that's why I'm here.
Does Ryan beat Devin, in your opinion, Canelo, if he's okay, like mentally?
He's 100% yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diana.